I know you, Raziel.
Who's
You
there?
are worthy.
That's you, Satan.
What madness is this? What pitiful form is this that I have come to inhabit? Death would be a release next to this travesty.
I don't know, Raziel. You look pretty dead to me.
Not survive the abyss, Raziel.
What abyss? Did I skip the opening cutscene again?
Brutal dissolution.
I would choose oblivion over this existence.
I would choose to watch the opening cutscene over this existence.
I am destroyed.
You're who?
You are.
I thought your name was Raziel.
The birth of one of Kain's abominations.
Wait a minute, is that you, Jean-Claude Frollo?
It is this soul that animates the corpse you lived in. And that, Raziel, is the demise of Nosgoth.
Sounds like the voice of Satan to me.
The souls of the dead remain trapped. I cannot spin them in the wheel of fate. They cannot complete their
Tell it to
destiny.
someone who cares, Satan.
Redeem yourself. Or if you prefer, avenge yourself.
I like the word
Settle your
avenge.
dispute with Kain. Destroy him and your brethren. Free their souls and let the wheel of fate churn again. Use your hatred to reave their souls. I can make it possible. Become my soul reaver.
Ah, he said the name of the game.
Death.
We left out the Legacy of Kain part. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Obsessive Compulsive Gaming. I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, and if you haven't already guessed, this is Legacy of Kain. So, Reaver.
These gates twist space, laying a path across great spans.
I don't trust these gates. Last time I walked through one, I ended up in someone's toilet.
When you are ready, this
While they were
barrier
sitting
will
on
be
the toilet.
dissolved.
Landed on his bloody lap. And he started to tell me what he wanted for fucking Christmas. What's on the TV?
You must visit other gates before this portal will be open to you.
Ah. That's unfortunate. So, with the recent news that we're getting a remastered version of this game and Soul Reaver 2, I thought, let's have a look at the original. See how it's aged. See how much arse it looks.
You are weak. You must feed.
The old hunger has left me. I have no desire for blood.
You are changed. Your bloodthirst is replaced by a deeper need. You have become a devourer of souls.
You have become horny.
To sustain your strength, you must hunt the lost spirits.
To
of the
sustain your
underworld.
strength, you must engage in
Consume the
sexual
souls of your
acts with
enemies.
creatures of the undead. Hold circle to perform fellatio. Hold triangle to pay respects. Only I could quote a Call of Duty meme in a fucking Legacy of Kain game.
Your wings, though ruined, are not without purpose. Take hold of them as you leap, and they will carry you across this chasm.
I'm sorry, did you say chasm or spasm? I'm going to assume you said chasm. Because it wouldn't make a lot of sense jumping across a
Scabrous
spasm.
wretches are these?
Stua, the scavengers of the underworld. Their feral hunger has claimed countless souls, spirits who now shall never find their rest.
In English, they are enemies. Press square to fuck them up. Hold R1 to plant your fist into their face. Hold circle to kick them in the arse.
These portals are your conduit between the spectral and material realms.
Speak English, Satan!
You may gather matter and will yourself to become manifest in the physical world. This is taxing, however. Your strength must first be fully restored. You require no conduit to return to this plane. You may abandon your physical body at any time.
What? I do not wish to abandon my physical body. Then what does that mean? I'm going to be floating around like a fucking ghost? Oh,
Sustain your strength to prolong your manifestation in the physical world. If you fail to feed or absorb too many wounds, this fragile matter will dissolve.
I.e., you will die. I.e., you will have to use a continue. I.e., it will be a game over.
You are young yet, Raziel. You still retain many of your vampiric weaknesses. Immersion in water, while not fatal,
Don't use words like vampiric. I don't know what it means.
Forcing your return to the spirit world. Be aware that in the spectral realm, water has neither heft nor lift. It stands as thin as air.
What? Oh! Tough door to open.
What are these creatures?
Do you not recognize them? They are the children of your brother, Duma.
Ugly children.
That's impossible.
I'd hate to see the woman.
Smelling beasts could not be killed.
The mother,
by
should I
blood.
say.
Do you suppose that time stood still for you, Raziel? Much has changed since you passed from the world of men.
I knew my opponent's weaknesses, having suffered them myself. Physical wounds are fleeting. A vampire's immortal flesh begins to close as soon as it is cleaved. Vampires need only fear those wounds that impale or inflame. Water scorches like acid, and fledglings are devastated
I.e.,
by sunlight.
in order to kill these bastards, you have to either impale them, throw them into the shaft of light, or throw them into the bloody water.
Unfettered from the flesh, a creature's soul fades swiftly into the spectral realm. Draw it in quickly, Raziel, or you will be compelled to follow.
Compelled to what? Now don't you run through the light, Raziel, idiot!
Your physical prowess surpasses what you knew in life. Even massive obstacles can be moved effortlessly.
Oh no, it's a goddamn block puzzle! There's only two things I hate in this world. People who don't share food and block puzzles. Ah! Just thought of a joke. What do you call a gorilla dressed up as a vampire? A gorilla dressed up as a vampire, of course. Ha ha ha! What? I never said it was a good joke. I just said I thought of a joke. Not every joke has to be funny, you know. Well. Come on, Azrael. You can do this. That's what I said. Raziel. How do you pronounce your name? Raziel. 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 Right. I'm just going to call you Vampire Chap, alright? Just for the sake of keeping things nice and simple. God, another of these bloody portals. Have you ever to check that, Raziel? EastEnders might have been on. Or Coronation Street. I mean, I'm not picky. Or both. Watch one after the other. That's a party. Doing your best impersonation of Vlad the Impaler, I see. And your best impression of my wife after it. Oh, the, sucking. Before anyone says, oh, O.C.G, we don't want to hear about your sex life. I never said she was sucking with me. So there. Fucking night. I get my hands on that bastard. Anyway. I'm still in a dream, so Reaver. Yes, I know that song's a completely different song, but it goes. Snake Eater, Soul Reaver. Oh, they rhyme. Ha! Never noticed that before. Isn't it wonderful the things you discover each and every single day? Ha! Why, just this morning I found a midget armed with garden shears in the bathroom. Yes. I'm Batman. Now what?
No! Please!
Oh my god, look at his face!
I didn't recognize these flayed racks of flesh. Their scent was vampiric. They gnawed upon their victim's carcass like dogs.
No, they gnawed upon their victim's carcass like vampires. Duh. Amy Hennig was involved with this series. What do you mean, who is Amy Hennig? How dare you ask me such a stupid question? Call yourself a gamer. Well, I demand that you flagellate yourself 227 times with a cat of nine tails. A genuine one, of course. Then cut off your nose. Put your fingers into your eyes. No, actually, instead, just go and look up Uncharted. The Uncharted games, not the word Uncharted, because I'm sure you've heard the word Uncharted. The Uncharted video games, aka one of the greatest video game series of all time. And you'll see Amy Hennig's name. So not only was she involved with this fabulous series of games, she then went on to work for Naughty Dog, and the rest, as they say, is history. She was working on a Star Wars game. Don't know if she's still working on that game. I'll have to telephone her and ask her. No, actually, I don't have her number. I will have to find her telephone number. Probably using a private detective of some description. Then I will telephone her, and then I will ask her. Though my telephone hasn't got any credit in it. Well, after the private detective has found her number, I will find a way to make some money so I can top up my telephone, and then, you know what, that all sounds awfully exhausting. Maybe I just will look it up on the internet. Amy Hennig, Star Wars. Bastards! They cancelled the game? Oh, they clearly do not know Miss Hennig's reputation.
The Master sent you, Raziel.
less pleasant than you remember.
What has become of my clan? Answer me, little brother, or I will beat an answer from your
Little
lips.
brother? He's fucking huge.
Afraid, sibling.
Nothing little about him.
World of fear. These times of change are so unsettling. Do you think I feel...
He's also one of those gifted bastards that can talk without moving his fucking lips.
For a moment that our Lord would risk his empire upon an upstart inheritance.
Enough riddles. What are you saying?
You are the last to die.
Oh dear. Alright, Bertrum, you can come and watch the... Bertrum? Now, normally, if I saw you squatting over a vase with your underpants round your ankles, normally, I would be inclined to ask you what the fuck you're doing. But considering that our bathroom is currently having renovations and is unusable, all I can do is assume that tomorrow we're going to have to go and buy a new vase. 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 I've never figured out how you say that word. Vase. Vase. Is it a vase? Is it a vase? I don't know. I don't think anyone knows. The strategy for this boss, ladies and gentlemen, if you, for some bizarre reason, have not played this game and have not seen this particular boss fight, you have to crush the fucker with a gate. See, the gate is sharp and thus can damage him. Come on, you bastard.
Tell me, Melchiah, where can I find Kain?
The master is beyond your reach, Raziel. He makes himself known when he sees fit, not when commanded.
Oh dear. About to get gory in this house. I haven't seen this much blood since Caddy had a very, very bad period one month.
You have done well, Raziel.
Thank you, Satan.
A ghoul.
You know who I hate more than the Nazis? The developers of the Darksiders games. Those bastards clearly ripped off the Legacy of Kain games. And in my book, that makes you worse than the Nazis. No, probably not. Probably not quite as bad as them. But close. Damn close second, I must say. How dare they rip off these games? I mean, yes, the puzzle solving is annoying. Yes, some of this running around is a bit annoying. Yes, I don't know what that woman's doing. Oh my God. Azrael, control yourself. I mean, I know you've been down there for like 500 years. You're probably feeling a little tingle in your sausage, but still, no reason to just run up to any random Tom, Dick, Harry, Emma, Stacy, Brittany that you see down here and suck of their fluids. Have some decorum, man. My God.
Now.
Oh, you dickhead. It's all your fault.
Work. What have you done with my clan, degenerate? You have no right.
What I have made, I can also destroy, child.
Damn you, Kain! You are
That's right, get that vampire prick told.
Unconscionable. Conscience? You dare to speak to me of conscience? Only when you have felt the full gravity of choice should you dare question my judgment. Your lifespan is a flicker compared to the mass of doubt and regret that I have borne since Mortanius first turned me from the light. To know that the fate of the world hangs dependent on the advisedness of my every deed? Can you even begin to conceive what action you would take in my position?
I would choose integrity, Kain.
Look around you, Raziel.
Absolutely wonderful the amount of picking ventriloquists these video games have in them. People who could talk without moving their bloody lips.
This place has outlasted its usefulness. As have you.
The Soul Reaver, Kain's ancient blade, older than any of us and 1,000 times more deadly. The legends claimed that the blade was possessed and thrived by devouring the souls of its victims. For all our bravado, we knew what it meant when Kain drew the Soul Reaver in anger. It meant you were dead.
Let's dance, undead prick. Ugh. Easiest boss ever. Could probably have taken him down just by pissing on him. Well, maybe not.
The blade is vanquished. So it unfolds. And we are a step closer to our destinies.
I swore I saw a glint of satisfaction in Kain's eye when the Soul Reaver was destroyed. I did not understand the game that Kain was playing, but I knew the finishing move.
I have a particular He-Man line in my head.
This blade are
God knows why, though.
Soul Reaver.
Goddamn box puzzles. This game has more box puzzles than I changed my underpants in the last 2 days. I've had to change my underpants quite a lot over the last 2 days because I've been playing some particularly scary video games. Like Peppa Pig and Bus Simulator and Homeless Simulator. That's the most terrifying one of all. I possibly cannot think of anything scarier than a homeless man. Absolutely terrifying creatures they are. The way they shuffle towards you with their styrofoam cups looking for money. Oh, gives me the willies just... Oh shit, now I have to change my underpants again. God damn it. This is by far the weirdest laundrette I think I've ever seen. I've seen some pretty weird-looking laundrettes in my time, might I tell... What? What's a laundrette? That's what Google is for, my friends. Type it in. Laundr. Laund, then ret. And, what? You want me to spell the rest of it? D R R R R R R E T. Laundrette. What do you mean it's not coming up with anything? It's short. Laundrette. Not the movie E.T., just the letters at the end of laundrettes. Well, you tell me when you bloody find it. I'm busy doing this. Interrupting me when I'm trying to play a video game. Who the hell do you think you are? Oh, joy, another box puzzle. Yay. I love it. What is this Lovecraftian nightmare? No, sorry, did I say Lovecraftian? I meant to say xenomorph. That's clearly what this bastard is. A goddamn xenomorph.
There is no returning for you.
Look at that. We're being blocked in here by the world's largest vagina.
It's an appropriate reflection of
Who does that belong to? Mrs. Godzilla?
His handsome
Mrs. King Kong?
precious firstborn son turned betrayer. You have missed so many changes, little Raziel. Look around you. See how the
You son of a bitch. I'm going to kill you.
become my home. Indeed, my body. A cocoon of brick and granite from which to watch a pupating world.
A crevice in which to cower, only scuttling from the shadows to devour a victim already ensnared in your cowardly trap. But you've made the mistake.
No, I'll have to be careful while I kill you that I don't get any blood on my clothes. Otherwise, I'll have to make a visit to the laundrette.
The insect mind finds little difference. I warn
Will you stop asking me how to spell the word laundrette? It's a place where you wash your clothes. Now get off Google.
step
Doesn't matter how you spell it. I just told you what it is. It's a place where you wash your bloody clothes when you get blood on them from murdering bosses in video games. Or murdering people who ask me stupid questions like, how do you spell laundrette? Ah, see, that shut you up, didn't it? Ah, just watch the bloody game. Get your finger out of your nose. Christ. You believe this game is 25 years old? Though frankly, I don't think it looks one day over 24 years, 11 months, and 28 days. Fuck off, ghost. Can't you see I'm just trying to get through this area as quickly as possible? No, I think I've seen this area somewhere before. What's it remind me of? Mother's kitchen? No. Bathroom. I know what it looks like. It looks like Daria's front room. Oh, come, you know Daria, Bertrum. Daria! The dominatrix! No, of course I've never visited her personally. I mean, what do you take me for, Bertram? Some kind of pervert who actually don't answer that question. Yes! It's identical! All the way to that weird spiderweb-looking window thing over there. And the floating platforms. And the ghosts. And the weird pillars. And the weird gates you have to turn into a ghost to magically walk through. The makers of this game have clearly paid Daria our visit. I'll need to tell her the next time I see her. The next time my friend, Reginald, goes to see her. Oh, you know Reginald, Bertram. We have been friends for many years now, and he's totally not someone I just made up just now. to divert attention away from the fact that I visit Daria's residence, probably about 4 times a week. Anyway, Bertram, you should be paying attention to the game, not to my faux pas. Ha ha ha! What's this? Ooh, shiny. Ooh, glowy. Ooh, damn it! Just put my hand in a bloody bit of coffee I must have spilled earlier. Oh, it's all wet. Ah. Bertram, get me some kitchen roll. You know, the roll that's in the kitchen. The kitchen roll. Not that type of roll. That's the type of roll you put meat on. No, the roll, it looks like toilet paper, but it's much stronger than toilet paper. Yes, Bertram, that. Give it here. There's a good man. Yes, that gate thing I just magically went through. Have to do that at Daria's house. Remarkable. This has got to be the weirdest chessboard I've ever seen. Climbing. Climbing. Picking up. Gliding. 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 Yes, I know I don't have to explain every little move I'm making in the game, you idiot. It's called commentating. Oh no! Half man, half snake people. Nothing worse than that. Except for homeless people. Oh, give me the willies. No, I don't mean they give me their willies, Bertram. What am I possibly going to do with some homeless bastard's willy? Now that's disgusting, Bertram. I would never dream of doing that. I'd probably try and flog them on eBay, though. That would be a good laugh. I'm sure there'd be some freak out there who would buy them. Actually, we should try that. Bertram, give me your willy. Oh, come on. We know you can take it off and reattach it at will. Right. Thank you. Ooh, bigger than I remember. So, we're gonna list this on eBay and see if some freak will put a bid in for it. What should we put the starting bid at? Tell you what, we'll put the starting bid at the number of inches. So, the starting bid will be £2. What's this room we're in? Supposed to be water or fog. Can't deal with these absolutely dreadful PS1 graphics. This game looks as old as I feel. Ancient. What the fuck is that? One of our brothers has turned into a fucking mermaid. Look at him. Merman, whatever. Mayor Butler. Well, you know, if there's a mermaid, there's going to be a Mayor Butler, isn't there? Maybe a Mayor Chef. Mayor Housekeeper.
You have adapted well to your environment, for one so maladjusted.
Do not mock me, Raziel. You of all of us should respect the power bestowed.
I've come to kill you, you wet son of a bitch.
Kain said you would come.
You speak with the murderer?
You would do well to mind your blasphemous tongue.
What more did he tell you?
That you would destroy me.
I will indeed. But tell me, before I tear your soul from its moorings, do you know what we were before Kain spawned us?
Human.
Seraphan Rahab, the antithesis of all we ever believed.
He looks as harmless as Mr. Magoo. He's not so much creature from the Black Lagoon. He's creature from the Black Magoo. Write that one down, Bertram. I wanted to remember it for my stand-up routine. Well, I don't know what context I could probably use that joke. Just write it down, damn it. Right, gotta expose his bastard to sun. For reasons. You can go in water, alright, but sunlight? Oh, that's a step too far. Oh, that'll kill him. Oof. Take that, dickhead. A vampire swimming underwater, ladies and gentlemen. Whatever next? And without the aid of a gimp suit. I mean, scuba diving suit. No, Bertram, I have absolutely no idea what a gimp suit is. It's just an expression I heard someone using in a movie, so I thought I would use it there. Nope, can't say I've ever seen one. Nope. That is definitely, most definitely not one in my underwear drawer. And after we're done with this little playthrough, we are going to have a conversation about why exactly you were going through my underwear drawer, Bertram. Do I go through your underwear drawer? Well, yeah, that's besides the point. I swear to God, if I see one more box in real life or in video games, I am going to lose my shit. Get that cardboard box away from me, Bertram, or I will massacre you. Violently massacre you. I know you were trying to be funny, but get the I don't care if it's a cereal box. It's still a box. Get it the hell away from me. Thank you. Now, will you please get me my medication, Bertram? I appear to be suffering some kind of anxiety attack. Ugh. Wait a minute, who's this bitch? Why is she giving me that? Oh, who knows at this point? Fucking boxes! I am so sick of the box crap in this game. So, no, Bertram, I told you before, get that cereal box the fuck away from me. Do it. You are really testing my patience, Bertram. Are you trying to get me to go on a murderous rampage? Because that's what I'll do. I will go on a murderous rampage, and it'll be your fault. And that empty Cocoa box. Fault. Cocoa Pops box. Whatever. Even the boss fights are essentially bloody puzzles. Puzzle, 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 puzzle. Shitty jumping sequence. Puzzle, 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 puzzle. Oh, that bit's quite cool. Puzzle, puzzle, jumping sequence. Puzzle, jumping sequence. Jumping sequence. Jumping. Puzzle, puzzle, boxy, puzzle, box, puzzle, box, puzzle, box, puzzle, box, puzzle. I don't remember not enjoying this game as much as I'm not enjoying it right now. Maybe it's because I'm on my period. I don't know. Don't talk nonsense, Bertram. Of course chaps can have periods. I have my period all the time. I have a period when I'm happy. There's a period when I'm sad. There's a period when I'm annoyed. That's a particularly long period, that one. And then there's a period when I want to kill everyone. That's probably the longest period I have. Right, so here's another vampire joke for you bastards. What sound does Count Dracula's revolver make? Bang! You know, instead of bang, it makes... Hey! I said it was a vampire joke. I never said it was a good vampire joke. There's a difference. Please tell me we're nearly finished with this. On. I need to go to the toilet. I have a rule, dear viewers, that I will not go to the toilet while I am recording a video game. Or playing a video game. Or watching a video game. Or masturbating to a video game. Them's the rules. Actually, I think I've got an empty bottle lying around here somewhere. My biggest problem with this game is a word that begins with the letter B and ends with the letter X. And no, before any of you shout it out, the word is not bollocks. Because as we all know, bollocks does not end with the letter X. It ends with the letters EX. No, the word I am actually thinking of is box, which is what this game is absolutely chock full of. Bloody box puzzles. And while I've kind of, sort of, not really enjoyed my time revisiting Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver, the biggest issue that has stuck out to me like a bloody sore thumb is the box puzzle. Wait a minute. The word bollocks doesn't end with the letters EX. Ends with OCKS. Ox. Ox. Wonder if it's anything to do with Doc Ock. Or his lunch. Well, that might be quite confusing to you viewers, but the only reason I say that is I went into the fridge once, and there was a sandwich there, and I picked it up, and I said, "Who's this? Who does this belong to?" And Bertrum said, "That's Doc Ox." Can that be a coincidence? Bollocks ends with OCKS, and Doc Ox, OCKS? I don't think so. Wait a minute, have I been drinking? I think I've been drinking again. I'm not supposed to drink while I'm taking my medication. Bertrum, why did you let me drink? It makes me talk absolute garbage on stream. Bertrum, are you asleep again, you motherfucker? God damn it. Gasp, horror! You mean he isn't actually a vampire? He used to be a vampire hunter? Oh my god, I didn't see that twist coming. Except I remember it from when the game first came out, so... Ah! Joke's on you, game. What's this? Ah, Kain, you dickhead.
My mind reels with conflict. Does Kain await me moments from now? Or in some century yet to come?
Hope he doesn't magically see a vision of me sitting on the toilet. Wouldn't be the first time that's happened. Nope, it's alright. It's the vision of him killing that bitch from Blood Omen.
Does this scene portend? Kain must think me credulous to suffer these lies.
Before anyone says, what bitch from Blood Omen? I don't rightly remember. I don't rightly remember. I'm old. I don't remember most things these days. For example, today I completely forgot to put clothes on. I'm sitting here completely in the nude. And I don't even care. It's the final showdown.
Brothers, did it trouble you when you
Not the
ordered me
final
into the abyss?
showdown.
No.
Just the final bit of this game.
Your
Thankfully.
ability to hate.
Must
and
admit,
your self-righteous
like going to the toilet time. I'm kind of relieved.
Cannot have foreseen all of this.
This has been
relentless, Raziel.
not quite as exciting as I remember.
This chamber centuries ago. I did not fathom.
It's
the
all right.
true power of
We're in this
others.
scene, which is pretty good.
To know
Enjoy.
future, Raziel.
Enjoy.
See its paths and streams.
Enjoy it, damn it.
stretching out into the infinite. As a man, I could never have contained such forbidden truths. But each of us is so much more than we once were. Gazing out across the plains of possibility, do you not feel with all your soul how we have become like gods? And as such, are we not indivisible? As long as a single one of us stands, we are legion. And that is why, when I must sacrifice my children to the void, I can do so with a clear heart.
Very poetic, Kain. But in the end, you offer no more than a convenient rationalization for your crimes.
These chambers offer insight for those patient enough to look. In your haste to find me, perhaps you have not gazed deeply enough. Our futures are predestined. Mobius foretold mine a millennium ago. We each play out the parts fate has written for us. We are compelled ineluctably down preordained paths. Free will is an illusion.
I have been to the tomb of Seraphan, Kain. Your dirty secret is exposed. How could you transform a Seraphan priest into a vampire?
How could I not? One must keep his friends close, Raziel, and his enemies even closer. Can you grasp the absurd beauty of the paradox? We're the same. Seraphan and vampire. With our holy wars, our obsession with Nosgoth's domination, who better to serve me than those whose passion transcends all notions of good and evil?
I will not applaud your clever blasphemy. The Seraphan were saviors, defending Nosgoth from the corruption that we represent. My eyes are opened, Kain. I find no nobility in the unlife you rudely forced on my unwilling corpse.
You may have uncovered your past, but you know nothing of it. You think the Seraphan were noble, altruistic? Don't be simple. Their agenda was the same as ours.
You are lost in a maze of moral relativism, Kain. These apparitions and portents. What game are you playing now?
Destiny is a game, is it not? And now, you await my latest move. You nearly had me, Raziel.
Oh, did you really think there was more to it in that boss fight? No, you're just doing the exact same shit you did earlier.
Fate promises more twists before this drama unfolds completely.
Be warned, Raziel. Once you cross this threshold, you are beyond my influence.
I mean, surely the game won't end here, will it? Perish the thoughts. They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't end the game here. This dickhead who was also in Blood Omen.
Raziel, Redeemer and Destroyer, Pawn and Messiah. Welcome, time-span soul. Welcome to your destiny. Where time is but a loop, a loose...
Surely the game will end after this speech. They would do that.
Dreamer might seize upon a chance.
Wouldn't end the game on such an unexciting note and leave all of this for the next game. Absolutely not. They wouldn't. Wait a minute, that's exactly what they do. Lucky they made another game after this, eh? There you have it, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't enjoyed it, well then, feel free to give me a thumbs down, you bastards. But please remember the single most important thing I always tell you, dear viewer, and that is to always stay obsessed with gaming. Are you still here? Oh, you must have really enjoyed this video then. In that case, you had better subscribe to the channel and check out our other content. Otherwise, you're a booby pants, and no one wants to be a booby pants.